So I can't tell you how many rounds I have wasted at the range. Hell, even if I knew that number, I probably wouldn't admit it because it's a lot. Huh?
Way high.
Way high.
Up the hill. Right below it.
What?
Right below it. You ain't touched this. Right below that target every time.
That sounded like a hit.
Going high and low, high and low.
I don't get it. I'm just being honest with you. In over 8.5 years, you know, there's a lot of things that I have been able to learn either through people online that have more information than I do, or, you know, and taking those things with me to the range. But, you know, it's been a lot of trial and error and that kind of stuff. And so that's why I made a video not too long ago talking about the Mantis X, or it was one of the things I talked about, because it's something you can use in your home. You don't have to waste rounds, and you can take this with you to the range and take what you learn with you to the range to help you become a better shooter. And that's what it's about. And so what the Blackbeard X gives you, I'm gonna try to curb my enthusiasm just a bit, because it has one big feature that I wish was in the Mantis X, and I hope they put it in the new Mantis X. Not to say that's not a good system, but this thing has one great feature I'm glad to see here. So I'm gonna show you what it comes with really quick, and then I'm gonna show you how quick it is to put it in your rifle, and then I'm gonna show you some cool drills that I've used to kind of practice with and show me where I need improvement with in my shooting as well. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, if this video helps you at all and you want to support what I do here, consider subscribing to the channel. Absolutely free. Just make sure you hit notifications so you never miss a video from me. If you're already subscribed, check back every once in a while. Notifications just randomly get turned off from time to time. I'm not gonna say it's this or that, but I've gotten a lot of those comments like, hey man, I'm not getting notified on any of your channels. So just come back every single week. This is what I do full time now, so you're at least gonna get at least 2 videos a week on this channel, 2 on the motorcycle channel, and almost live streaming every single day over on the Headshot channel, where I'm hanging out with y'all and playing a little Call of Duty at the same time. I'll leave a link down to all of my channels down below if you'd like to come support me in my other endeavors. Love to have you join those communities as well. All right, now let's get into it. So, what you're gonna get with this is a nice little case. I'm gonna get this box out of the way, and let's look at the star of the show here. Now, I will admit, this thing does come with a charger, but I left it downstairs. I've already charged this unit. It took a while to charge up, but it also lasts something like 100,000 hours. I mean, it's a long time. So you charge it once, you're gonna be good for a while. This is the magazine that comes with it. This is the 30 round mag. The original Blackbeard came with a 20 round mag, but there's also a few more features here that we'll talk about that comes with that the Blackbeard didn't. And here is the replacement charging handle and bolt carrier group in that nice little carrying case. The original mag out, pop this one in. You hear that little, almost like a airsoft gun sound? That means it's ready to go. One thing to note is your laser right here. That's how you turn it on and off. And your adjustment screws, so you can adjust your point of impact, are right here. So you can adjust it while it's in the gun. You don't have to take it out of the gun to adjust that point of impact, okay? We're gonna hit the little connectivity button here. All right, and now we're gonna open up the app. Now here is some of the big features that make the Blackbeard X so special. There's one in particular I'm gonna talk about here in a little bit that I think makes this thing way, way more worth it than anything Mantis has put out. And they've put out some good products, don't get me wrong. The Mantis X is a great product, but the Blackbeard X has just one feature in particular that I really love. Regardless, let me show you what you can do inside of the app, how it works, then we'll take some shots, then I'll tell you about that feature that I'm talking about. So you have dynamic tracking. And these courses allow you to check before, during, and after the shot, where the shot breaks. This thing is so sensitive, it's going to show you all of that information. Not only that, it's going to show your tracking line. So basically you have an invisible line here that is the quickest line when you transition from target to target, not only horizontally, but vertically as well. And it's going to show you how much you deviate off that line, again, so you can save time in the future. Delay time, it's going to tell you this. So let's say it takes me, I don't know, 20 seconds to do a drill on all of these targets, and I have a delay time of 3 seconds. That's telling me that I could, in theory, saved 3 seconds if I would have broke the shot sooner and still retain the amount of accuracy that I was doing on those targets. And you'll see here in a minute, when you hit the play button and you watch all your shots, it'll show you how much you deviate off of that line. It's pretty incredible technology here. Now keep in mind, when you see the laser go off, you have a couple of different options as far as the colors, red or green. I think they even have an infrared. But when you see the laser go off, it's gonna be a little bit below where the center of the target is. That's just the way it's designed. You can kind of change the windage and elevation, but you're never going to really get it to meet your optic inside of your home where you're talking about a few yards. But still, it's not going to affect those shots on the screen, right? So if I hit way low down here, then it's going to show that. So again, I don't know all the details of it, but I do know that it is going to be, depending on the height of your optic, it is going to be lower than the reticle in that optic. So when I have my red dot here and I break that shot right there, and I know I broke it right there, it actually shows that. If I break it somewhere down here, it shows that. I don't know exactly how it works, but it works. Just know the laser is going to be below the center of the target. You can also add different guns in here, and that's going to add it to your arsenal. So that will actually allow you to just quickly pick the gun for the next time, which is cool as well. If you go into transitions, V drill is a good one. Pyramid drill is a good one. The 1.5 drill is a really good one. Those are my favorites so far. Actually, the triple threat is pretty cool as well. Open training. There's all kinds of different things you can do in here, and you can't even go into advanced rifleman until you've finished the basic rifleman course. So they really make you earn that, which is cool. Again, all kinds of settings and stuff you can go through. That's not really what this video is about, but I want to show you how this thing works in real time. So we're going to go to transitions, and I think I'm going to start with the pyramid drill. So essentially it's going to tell you on screen what I need to do. 2 shots, each one of the bottom targets, go up to the top target, and then 2 more shots on that starting target. Let's go ahead and get set up.
90, 88, 91, 96, 58, 94, 92, 95, 89, 96.
All right, let's check those results, and then after this, I'm actually going to show you like one really egregious shot and just show you how sensitive this thing really is. All right, so what you're looking at, a total time of 7.34 seconds. My total delay was 1.89 seconds. I could have saved that much time if I would have broken those shots quicker. Again, that gives you something to kind of work towards, right? And it's going to show me my best shot, my worst shot. There's even some metrics over here that I'm not even super familiar with. Average score, 89 altogether. So there's a couple of different things that we can actually look at here. So it actually shows individual shots if you want to take a look at that. Pretty crazy. All right, let's check out the first one here. Okay, blue is where I come from, up from low ready. Yellow is where I start to break the shot. And then, of course, the X is where I actually break the shot. Now 2, again, broke it kind of low. 3 will show us that transition line, right? And how much I actually deviated off of it. Watch it. So orange is like the over travel, and really not a whole lot of over travel there at all. And then my second shot on the same target, about the same spot. Deviated off that line a little bit, and you see my over travel that time, which is why I got a 58, dude. The shot was pretty good, but I spent a lot of time getting over to that target. Again, that shot was pretty good. Let's see how my vertical line was here really quick. This is really cool information, dude. That's actually pretty freaking good. Let me play that one more time. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. And then my other line, a little bit worse there, right? And then boom. So if that's not a freaking cool system, and like I said, there's all kinds of drills you can go through just like that, but I think that's a good representation of what this thing can do for you. Again, your laser is going to be a little bit lower, not a big deal. It still shows you where you miss. Let me show you one just super egregious shot here really quick.
Minus 30. Minus 32. Minus 32. 9. 7. 78. 97. 96.
Okay, just to get an
95.
idea, that was really bad. All right. So again, yellow is trigger press, and then the blue is the hold movement. All right, this is gonna be bad. Look at that. Okay, maybe that wasn't the one. Oh yeah, it was. Okay, all right. This is number one. A minus 30. Look where I broke that shot. Whoo, I'm a good shooter, boy. Consistency. Faux show. This thing is really sensitive, dude. Okay, so you get the idea. And then once I actually start to break decent shots, then my score starts to go up. So the exciting feature I was talking about, I've already shown it to you. You can just keep pulling the trigger. You can just concentrate on that. Now, it doesn't feel exactly like the trigger. It's close, but it does change a little bit the way it feels in resets, but it's the closest thing I've ever seen where you don't have to rack the slide or rack the bolt each and every time. Love that feature. Saves a lot of time, but more importantly, you can actually practice breaking shots and what you're doing as opposed to shoot, rack, shoot, right, you know, reposition each and every time. Love the fact that it actually resets the trigger for you so you can, again, focus on what's important. I'd have to say, man, all in all, what a fantastic product. I was excited about the Mantis X. I wasn't so excited about the fact you have to rack it each time, although that is still a great system. Don't get me wrong, and it is very useful. This is so much better. So much better. So again, hopefully in the future, the Mantis X, they will incorporate that technology because that is really great. And I don't know how they would do that, especially with like a striker fired gun, but you know, regardless, those guys are smarter than me. But so I'm sure they can figure out something, but this is the way to go, man. If you want to practice with your AR, it will work with direct impingement and piston guns, by the way. I think there might be one or two guns it actually doesn't work with. The Saint comes to mind. But again, you can check their website, but pretty much all ARs it will work with. So there you go. I'll leave a link down below if you want to check out the Blackbeard X. Again, big thanks to those guys for sending it to me so I can show you all of the cool features that this thing has to offer. If you like to support my channel, you can do that through Patreon for as little as $1. See you in the next one. And as always, hold them down.